Nintendo just dropped a new gameplay trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's take a look. Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today we're diving into the world of Pokemon Legends Arceus as Nintendo has dropped a new gameplay overview trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is the first of kind of what I expect to be an avalanche of information coming this week from Pokemon and Nintendo as we see reviews come out and much, much more. And what's cool is I'm gonna give you guys my perspective as we go through this, because I think I have some really cool insight that I'll share, and I'll try to make it not so spoilery, right? Like, I'm gonna cover this, I'm gonna react to it, but I'm gonna give you some insight without being super heavy on the spoilers. So just an FYI, there may be some spoilers that leak in here, but we should be all right. Like the video if you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new so you don't miss out on our epic Pokemon Legends Arceus content. Without further ado, let's dive into the trailer and let's take a look at what's going on in the world of Hisui. All right, we got the Obsidian Fieldlands. Little Perugly action, some Magikarps, Turtwig. Side note, you can find these starters in the wild, I will tell you that. I've been able to find all three of them relatively early in the game. Sneak it up on a little Shinx. Dodging Pokemon. Dodging Pokemon isn't too bad, I will say. You're able to dodge them pretty easily. And I'll also mention, like, you see like Pokemon like this Electivire. A lot of these evolved forms, like Electivire, Garchomp, Frostlass, things like that, you can actually find in the wild, so it saves from having to level things up and evolve them, but they're alphas, they're very tough to beat. I have not seen this personally, but that's very epic. And of course, Cleaver. Wait, who did the voiceover for this?
This land is the Hisui region.
I have no idea who this voiceover is.
It will come to be known as the Sinnoh region. And at this time, the
Fun fact, you can get Eevee very early in the game as well.
ecology of its wild Pokemon remains unknown. Therefore, many people still fear Pokemon. And such people live together in Jubilife Village.
So Jubilife Village serves as like the hub for this game. So basically, anytime you want to go do something, you go to Jubilife Village first, and then you leave from Jubilife to go head out into one of these open areas, which I'm actually about to cover into a new video. And the open areas are really, really vast. But Jubilife Village basically serves as the hub for the entirety of the game.
Where this story begins. Your goal is to research the Pokemon of this region. As a member of the Galaxy Expedition Team, an organization dedicated to studying this land, you will strive to complete the first Pokedex in the region. Research begins at a base camp from which you'll embark on excursions.
So in this open area, you can ultimately set up a few base camps, and you can fast travel between them to save time. But generally, you go from Jubilife to a base camp in that region, or that section of the map, basically. And again, you can travel between the base camps through fast travel. And it takes a while to travel. Like, if you wanted to go from one side of the map, it's a few minutes. Like, and that's if you're using a Pokemon to travel with. So they're big, guys. Like, very, very big areas.
You can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs.
Not all of them are like easy like that, man. I'll tell you what.
Be warned, not every Pokemon is so easy to catch.
Oh, I just said that. That's funny.
In such an event, one option is to challenge them to a battle.
I will say, even though you can challenge them to battle, sometimes some of the harder Pokemon to catch won't even battle you. They'll just run away.
Pokemon to weaken the opponent.
So
it should be easier to catch.
Each species is different. Like, there is variation there.
Pokemon behaviors vary in the Hisui region.
You can get Pikachu early as well.
They may live in groups, or they may flee upon sensing your presence.
This is true.
The aggressive sort will attack without hesitation. Some are much more powerful than you.
That Garchomp, by the way, is level 85. 85!
Here comes your way, run. It's quite the important research tip.
I will say, they say one of the tips is to run. That's one thing that I feel like I wish wasn't so easy to do in this game, is running. Like, yeah, there's situations where you could get away very easily, obviously, but for the most part, you can essentially run from any tough battle, right? Like if you accidentally battle like a really big boss, you can just run away. I will say that.
Your base camp, you can let your team of Pokemon recover their health. Professor Laventon, a researcher on the Galaxy Expedition team, will provide research support. Report back to the professor with any and all research, and the information will be entered into the Pokedex. There are various research tasks of note, including number.
So this is a really important thing. The objective is to get your research level to 10 for every single Pokemon. You don't necessarily have to, but the more you do it, the faster you can kind of advance in the game. And I will say for me personally, like one of the biggest recommendations, and I'll put this in a future video, is catch every new Pokemon you see. At the very least, if you see a new Pokemon, you gotta catch it. But a lot of them, like, if you just beat them a few times, or if you catch a few of them, like getting research level 10 doesn't mean you have to do everything on this screen. Like, it just means you do a few of the things on this screen. It's really not that bad.
Caught, and times you've seen it use moves. As you fulfill these tasks, such entries will populate.
I will say this game, the UI is very clean and it's very fluid. Like, it doesn't feel like it ever interrupts gameplay.
The central hub for your research is Jubilife Village. It's a great place to prepare for excursions. Visit the general store.
I would say one of the more annoying things in the game, if I were to have any real negatives, sometimes it's like kind of frustrating to walk all the way across Jubilee Village just being lazy, because it's pretty big and you can't use your Pokemon to travel in there, so you have to walk, and like to go from one end to the other can actually take a while.
You can purchase items with in-game currency, or head to the Craftworks to craft using the materials you've gathered.
Luckily, they give you a crafting table that's portable that you get right at the beginning of the game.
The Pokemon you've caught can be left at pastures.
This is basically your item storage. The good news is with the item storage, or the Pokemon storage rather, is you don't have to be at the pasture to access them. You can access them at the base camps as well. So you don't have to go back to Jubilife every time to change your Pokemon. You can do it at the base camps. One thing I will mention though is item storage is very limited in this game. You can upgrade it, but it's expensive to upgrade. So oftentimes I find myself having to dump my inventory into my kind of PC essentially, which again, you can access the base camps and you can access at Jubilife. So item conservation and management is very important.
The Clothier and Hairdresser let you customize your clothing and your hairstyle as well.
There's really fun quests for this kind of stuff too. For the Clothier, the Hairdresser, all this stuff is very dynamic quests. It's like, it's not just, hey, find me this Pokemon. Like, for one example, for the Clothiers, they'll say, hey, I want you to find me these two Pokemon that are the same Pokemon but different forms. Show them to me and I'll give you more clothes, basically, right? The quests are pretty cool, actually.
When you feel like it, head to the photography studio to take pictures with your Pokemon.
I haven't done this once.
Jubilife Village is also home to the headquarters of the Galaxy Expedition team. Alongside Commander Kamado.
Oh, Kamado. I've been calling him Kamado this whole time.
Out Pokemon research and survey missions. In doing so, you will grow as a team member.
So you gotta get those stars, those star ranks. You need those to advance in the game. Again, I haven't had them be a roadblock, but I think if you play the game and don't catch things and just try to power through it, you're gonna run into situations where you're gonna be forced to catch things. For me, it wasn't a problem, like I said, because I wasn't rushing and I haven't been rushing. And I want to catch every new thing that I find, and I recommend you guys do that as well.
And eventually explore new areas of the region. Certain Pokemon with special powers will allow you to ride them.
Luckily, you get Weirdeer very early in the game.
With the aid of your Pokemon, your research will take you to greater areas of the region. Eventually, you will come to learn about noble Pokemon, respected by the people of Hisui.
So the noble fights are obviously kind of like the gyms in this game.
Pokemon will stand up against you.
And I will say,
for just such an occasion, special
some of them are kind of hard, guys. I'm gonna just spoil a little bit.
Powerful attacks.
I lost a few times.
Opportunities to
And I'm a pretty adept gamer.
battles.
So just note that.
Noble Pokemon through various methods.
You can lose.
Vast lands. And wild threats await you. And what is the mythical Pokemon Arceus?
Interesting they call him a mythical.
The story of humans and Pokemon.
The styles are pretty cool, by the way.
Right here in the Hisui region.
I like the styles. They're
Pokemon
good.
Legends Arceus.
Very excited, guys. Just a few days away, man. So I thought it'd be fun to cover this new trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed it with a little bit of extra insight. Kind of some of my thoughts and my first impressions. Ultimately, I genuinely believe this is the best Pokemon game I've ever played. I keep saying that. I haven't beaten it yet, by the way. I'm still playing. I'm like 27 hours in, and I haven't even beaten it yet. So that should give you some signs, but I'm in love with it, and I cannot wait to show you more. So thank you guys for watching this one. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video of Pokemon Legends Arceus. See you then.